You believe it? We made it. We made it through another phenomenal day. And you know what? It doesn't matter what happened today. It doesn't matter about what you went through, because it was a great day. It was a great day. You got to say that no matter what happened, it really truly was a great day. And that's because we were given a gift of another day that not a lot of people, that not everybody got, but we did. And you know what? I want to share an inspirational story with you. And it doesn't matter who you are or how successful or poor, whatever you are, because we all need a little lift from time to time. We all need a little bit of inspiration. And I want to share with you a story that really inspired me. And so that's why I want to provide some inspiration back into your life. And this story is about a man by the name of Mr. Maxcy Filler. Mr. Maxcy Filler was a parking lot attendant, but he had a dream. He had a dream just like you do and just like I do. Just like we all do, and some of us bury that dream from time to time, but this guy had a dream, and his dream was to become an attorney, to become a lawyer for the state of California. And he had a lot of odds stacked up against him. But he went, and he took the bar exam, and he got a letter back in the mail saying that he failed. He got rejected. So, in the state of California, you gotta wait 6 months before you can take the exam again. But he did. He waited 6 months, studied it really hard, took the exam, and he failed again. And he waited another 6 months, and he failed again. And he failed again, and he failed again, and he failed again. And years went by, and he just kept failing the exam. Every single 6 months, he would take the exam, and he was driving all over the state to different locations of where the exams were, spending thousands of dollars. And people would criticize him and bash him and tell him to give up on what he was doing. But he had a dream in here, and he didn't quit. And so he'd been married in this time, and he'd had 2 boys. And so 5 years went by. He still, every single time, would fail the exam. 10 years went by. Still kept failing the exam every single time, every 6 months. And I want you to ask yourself, would you have kept on your dream this long? Would you? I think many of us hit a few roadblocks in the way. Somebody bashes us or criticizes us on our dream, and all of a sudden we're belittling our own dreams because of someone else's opinion or a roadblock that we hit on the road. But I want you to remember this guy, Maxcy Filler. 15 years went by. Still taking the exam every 6 months, passing and failing. And every time he would get that rejection letter, he would hang it up on a mantle, stack them on top of each other as a reminder of what he was fighting for, of his dream, as a reminder of his dream to never give up on it. 20 years went by. By this time, his boys had grown. 22 years went by. By this time, his boys were old enough to take the exam with him. They both took the exam with him. They passed, and he failed. But he kept going. He went again. He went and took the exam again and again and again. Finally, after 48 times of failing this exam, he went and he took it one last time. He took it again, and a letter came in the mail. He didn't even open it. And his son did. His son opened it, couldn't believe it. He had passed the exam. After 25 years of taking this exam, he finally passed. And when he passed, he inspired people all over the world. It made nationwide headline news. His story ended up in books. He received a standing ovation. Even the judge was in tears and said what an inspiration that this man was, and said that he would describe this guy as one word: persistence, persistence, persistence. And Maxcy Filler went on to serve 20 great years of law and accomplished a lot. And when he died, thousands of people from all over the country and the world went to his funeral. And they all had tears in their eyes and said about how much his story had inspired them to go after their dreams, to never give up. And his children, how his boys said that he was just such an inspiration. And I want you to think about that as you're going after your dream. We're all going to hit these roadblocks. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be challenging. But the only way you can really ever fail at something is if you quit, is if you don't give up. So that's all I ask of you. And what I want to encourage you is to get back up again, to keep trying. Because really, truly, the only way that you ever fail in life is if you quit. So get back up one more time.